Welcome to day 4 of our nervous system reset. Do you think that you can melt away your stress with some breath and some auditory stimulus? Okay, so like I talked about before, we can't actually make our stress go away. We have to address the trigger. But this is another tool that we can use in the moment when we need calming. So I like to pair these two things together, and the second part is going to be towards the end. So stay tuned because I really want you to hear about the second piece of this procedure. The first one is the extended exhale, and I've talked about that before in some of my other videos, but let's just review it. We are using our breath to stimulate the vagus nerve, which is our calming nerve, rest and digest. So we start by inhaling, and we remember we want to inhale with our belly down here and not necessarily our chest. So we inhale through the nose to the count of 5, hold for 2, and then exhale for 10. Hold for 5. And then inhale for 5. Hold for 2. And then exhale for 10 again. So 5, 2, 10, 5. It might be a little bit hard at first, but the more you practice, the better you're going to get. And the more that you practice, you're going to be getting your body into that place that I talked about, the ventral vagal state, which is the state of calm, joy, openness, curiosity, connection, grounded. So a great tool to use when you find yourself stressed. Now, here's the second part. Well, and I want to say, doing that, throughout your day is great. I do it when I'm driving to work. I do it at work when I'm working. I try to remember to tune in to do that. And then I have times, maybe for 5 minutes throughout the day, that I will do that. So just sprinkling it into your life is a great thing. Now, here's the thing that makes it even more powerful, is using binaural beats. Not sure if you guys have heard of these, but this is where you're listening to different frequencies in your ears, and what happens is your brain kind of interprets the two different frequencies, and then there's a difference in the two frequencies. This is getting a little technical, and that affects what state your brain is in, what the difference is in between the two frequencies. So there's 4 different brainwave states. There's beta, alpha, theta, and delta. So beta is the state where we're like busy, working, doing things. Sometimes we're even stressed. We're like thinking a ton. Alpha is more of a calm, relaxed state. Theta is deep relaxation, and when we're meditating, that's usually we're in a theta state. And then the last is delta, and that one is the deepest state, and it's just a deep relaxation or sleep, actually sleep usually, where our bodies restore. So there are different programs that you can use to listen. I like the Equisync. The name of it is called Equisync. They have I have several different programs. The one that I have has like 21 different things to listen to, and so they have different frequencies. So maybe if I'm at work and I want to take a 5-minute break, I'll do an alpha, which is more of just kind of a relaxation one. And so the thing is, when you're doing the binaural beats, you're not really like focusing in on what the noises are. You want to be focusing on your breath and your body. And so it's great to pair the extended exhale breathing with the binaural beats. So the binaural beats are just great for, again, putting us into a parasympathetic nervous system state, which is rest and digest. Can help you if you have trouble having a sleep onset. You would use the delta or the theta programs in Equisync. And so it's super amazing to combine these two, and I highly recommend them. Okay, I think that's all. What I was just gonna, one more thing is that you want to be using headphones, and ideally over-the-ear headphones are the best for the binaural beats. And I recommend that you start with alpha. Start with the gentlest. I guess it's the gentlest. I don't know if that's the right word, but start with alpha. And start with 5 minutes, you know, and you can work your way up. Sometimes people will do 20 minutes. And then eventually you can move on to the theta and the delta, whatever you're using it for. If you're maybe needing to shut down your mental chatter before you go to sleep, you can use the theta or the delta. Okay, extended exhale breathing, binaural beats together, magic. Although, remember, we want to work on what's triggering our nervous system as well. Otherwise, you're going to have to be doing these exercises all day long. And we can't do that, right? We got stuff to do. Okay, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow.